Hi again. My name is Rebel and I'm the Rebel Reseller, and today I'm going to be sharing with you some of the stuff that we picked up at a local church rummage sale that we went to yesterday. I had to have Robert drop me off because he was trying to get RJ to Votech, and then he came and joined me. Thank goodness, because I found quite a bit of interesting things. Not a whole lot of plush, but I did find a treasure or two. And then I'll have one last thing to share with you. But before I get to that stuff, I wanted to get this listed real quick. So I'm going to share this thing that we picked up at a different church sale the other couple of weeks ago.
This church sale where we got this from, we've done well there in the past. They had great prices. This year, the prices were terrible.
Terrible. But this was the only thing we bought there, right?
Right, because the price they had, their jeans were $5.
Yep.
And they wanted 20 for that.
Yep. We paid 20, but y'all, it's got more parts to it, but it's here somewhere, which I'm going to have to look for it. But it's just one of these Johnsonville, like, sausage cookers. And she said it had only been used a couple of times, and it's in excellent condition other than it needs just a good wipe down. And we paid 20, and what was the comps on it?
90 or I think 80 to 100, but it was one of those things where there were more sold than listed.
So, good sell-through rate.
At least for that model.
Yep. So, that's going to get listed here real shortly when I find the rest of the parts. All right, but then back to this church. And y'all, the continuation of my YouTubing failure, the card errored out on me again. I think it said 11 minutes of footage, but I was there for over 30.
Now, you got 11 minutes of footage, but was it good, usable
Probably
footage?
Probably not. We haven't even looked at it yet. So if the footage was usable, you will see a snippet of it right now. Sure you are, Douglas. Yes. Turn.
I followed that one.
Right now?
But if not,
But if not, we're
but
going to
if
continue.
not, we're continuing right on.
And if you saw the footage, here's what we picked up.
Here's some of the stuff, and probably didn't see it all, but this, I think this is all of it. So of course I had to pick up a few plush. They didn't have a whole lot. So I grabbed this, look, 25 cents. It is well, it's Dim Daco. Just a very interesting little bear angel with the rattle in it. I have not had this before. Typically though, they're still my bread and butter. And look, I hardly ever find this. This is Folk Manus. I found Folk Manus, Beth. Finally, she finds it all the time. I never find it, but this is a Folk Manus. I'm trying to see what they call it. King. That's it. Folk Manus King puppet.
With a giant match?
With a giant what?
It's like he has a giant match.
Oh no. His scepter. I don't know. I'm assuming bread and butter. This, I love finding these. This is the Home Buddies. This is Russ. His name is Zulu, but it's one of the terry cloth plush. You know, I have the little mouse. Oh, you guys can barely see him. Wait, this way. See him right there? I have the mouse that I keep just kind of, it's like my, in the Ethernet, I like to look for these and find these. So I think it's probably still just bread and butter, but there are some of these that do really well. So look up Russ Home Buddies.
So, you know, Ethernet is like a
wired
mechanism for transmitting networking data.
Fix it, Robert.
Oh, it's fixed.
Look, y'all, another one. I paid $2.50 for it, but this is Lisa Frank. His name is Hunter. I had the big one that I found at the turkey yard sale, y'all. Robert, I'll have to put a link to it. That was the funniest video we've ever made. So if you've not seen the turkey video, go watch it. But here's another. So I've got like 4 of these that I have found in just the last week. And then I paid $10. I ain't listed the other ones yet, but this was a box of vintage glass ornaments. They're just a lot of fruit ones. I don't know. Doesn't the star top mean something?
It's a tomato.
No, but this star topper, I don't know. I don't see any markings on them, but look, there's a whole bunch of them in here. And then there's a little box here of minis, but I'm not seeing any names. Just love it. And I love picking them up. But I'm going to have to decide, do I sell these individually? Or maybe I pair up all the fruit. It looks like I'm getting duplicates. Look, the garlic. It's very cute. But they're not going to be easy to ship. So I've got to figure that all out. Which is kind of why that tote of other vintage Christmas that I picked up is still sitting over there. Always open boxes, right? It said $5 for 8 plates. This is not the original box. But when I opened it up, look what was in there. Crazy Daisy. That is a pattern for Corel that you definitely need to keep your eyes out for. Not all of it is great, but I think when I looked up these plates, these are the dinner size plates, they were selling for about, I want to say 50. Could be a little bit more, and I'm not remembering the quantity, but I have 8 of these plates. So always open up boxes because, you know, they just had it sitting there. No clue.
I think I dated her back in high school.
Who?
Crazy Daisy.
Crazy Daisy. I opened it up just to make sure it didn't look broken, but I haven't checked it. This is keepsake ornaments, but it looks like it's like a tree base, like for a miniature tree. And I'm guessing it moves. I'm not quite sure. Oh, yeah, it requires 2 C batteries. But for $3, I thought I had to get it. It's very intriguing. If I can find it, of course, I'll have comps. And I grabbed this. It is Paula Deen. They've not been used. They were $1. I looked at comps, and they were selling for like $9 to $10 for the 3 custard cups. And then I found this, and they just gave it to me. But it's like a little custard cup for the Crazy Daisy. Didn't check comps on it. And then I grabbed these. You know, you just got to see. They were 50 cents each, but it said on a card that was sitting with it that it's to clean like vintage stuff. And I thought, you know, it says a vintage soak. So all these yellow t-shirts that I've been picking up, instead of soaking them in OxyClean, maybe I'll try this and see what happens. So I grabbed them, 50 cents.
All right, so I figured out our thumbnail. It's going to be a picture of this on the table and say, you won't believe what they were selling at this yard sale.
No, we're not going to insinuate. All right, y'all. This one is a surprise. I saw these, paid 50 cents for them, and it says they're a salad sack to keep your salad fresh for days. And I looked up comps on these, and they were anywhere from like $18 to $25. And I got 4 of them, 2 green and 2 white. So definitely when you're at these like estate sales and rummage sales, check this oddball stuff. Because, you know, because it was terry cloth, I was going to look it up anyway. But I'm shocked that, you know, this potentially right here could be $100 sitting in my hand. Then I grabbed these, 2 of them for 75 cents, but they are Pier 1 imports. So I thought you can't go wrong with Pier 1 imports. So 2 little stockings. I'm hoping, you know, $10 to $15 each for them.
My favorite salad is when you feed it to a pig and then turn it into bacon or sausage even. Much tastier that way.
Look, this was $2, and the tag on here said F&R Marketing, printed woven area rug made in the USA. So definitely think it's vintage. Doesn't look used. Look at this. Very, very cute. I don't know. I'm hoping $20, $25 for it. I love these type yard sales. All right, I grabbed this. He was $1, even though he's showing this sticker. He's picked up a hitchhiker. But there's a little red here, and I'm thinking it's Douglas. So I went ahead and grabbed it. A lot of the plush that are this size usually are like my bread and butter, but still, I wanted to go ahead and grab it. And then this. You grabbed this, didn't you? Yes. This is Pottery Barn. We paid $3 for it. Just a very cute picture. Did you look up comps?
I couldn't find that one, but the Pottery Barn pictures that I saw sold for $20, $30, $40 it seemed like, so I grabbed it.
I would have grabbed it too.
Hello.
Right. And I did grab this. Look, $3, but look, House of Hatton. I pick up any and all things. I am going to give it a bath because you can't see it, but it's kind of got yellowing like it has sat on a shelf forever. I just love this. Love the vintage stuff. I'm vintage, so I love it.
I think you qualify as antique.
No. Okay, and then, look, $5. I got, well, I don't know if they charged me $5 each or $5 total. Doesn't really matter.
I think it was $5 total because that was 2 separate sets.
Okay.
I'm sorry,
$5
each.
each. All right, this one, I'm all about the silverware. I've already started selling some from something I listed here recently.
Astro.
Yeah, Astro. Ooh, these look official. Ooh, let me look. These look like high grade, nice stuff. Oh, I don't know. Pewter? Is silverware pewter? Something. Here, you Google Lens it.
We went to an estate sale the same day we went to this sale, and they had some of that. I want to say Rogers and Hammerstein, but that's like
Rogers and Rogers, right?
Yeah, maybe that's what it is. But it was in a fancy case, and they wanted $2,500 for that set.
Yeah, no.
It must have been something glamorous.
These are intriguing, though, and look, I've got a whole bag of them. My gut says these might be something good, and they're heavy, heavy. But look at these also. They have like bamboo handles. Pretend. Ooh, let me look at these. These are intriguing also. Hampton Silversmiths. All right, I just looked these up. They're Hampton Silversmiths bamboo stainless flatware. And I'm seeing comps like set of 5 forks sold for $42 free shipping. A lot of people are selling them individually. Here's 4 spoons that sold for $12.99. That's how I tend to sell these in sets of 4 if I can make the set of 4. I'm thinking I might not be able to, though, because some of these I can do 4, but some small. And I may just go ahead and just list all of this set together, you know, 40, 50 bucks, maybe more, depending on what I finish up with. And then what did you find out?
That was International Pewter, and you'd have to get the specific one, but the low end people were selling them in small sets of like 2 for $5 or $6 a piece. So $11 or $12 for 2.
There you go. I love silverware. And you just wrap it up in a bag and, you know, you're done. I do ship these in boxes. I do not put these in poly bags or bubble mailers. I mail them in boxes. Keep them safe. Again, out of my wheelhouse, but look. Pattern bag for $5. Look at these interesting patterns. Those of you who sell patterns, there's a whole bag of these. But look, it says the Children's Corner patterns. I haven't looked yet to see if they've been cut. There was tons of these. But there's a whole bunch of these. I mean, lots. Like, here's some more. Just love them. Oh, looks like there's, different sizes. Just tons of that. And then there was some just loosey-goosey kind of stuff. This. Oh, a whole bunch of things like that. Look. Man, it's showing the date on them. These. How cute. But I know it all depends on whether they've been cut or not. But for $5, I was going to take that chance. I grabbed this because this is a pattern I've not seen before. It is Corning Creamer. I paid $1 for it. I want to say when I looked it up, it was going to be $10+ for it. And then this intrigued me. It says it's a candle holder. Let me get it out of the bag. Look, not quite sure how that all works. But on the bottom, Bernardade Limoges, France. I had to see for $1. I looked it up. I didn't find anything like this. So I'll have to go into WorthPoint, see if I can find anything. Does it look like a candle holder to you guys? I'm not quite sure how that works. I grabbed this because look, it said Easter stuff for $1, which, you know, this stuff, yeah. But this is what intrigued me. This, look. Crayola Bunny Easter activity from Hallmark. Look at that. Very cool. They had these bunny disguises. Definitely look vintage.
It would fool me if somebody was hiding in one of those.
And then these. Look at the stickers. Russ Berry Easter stickers. You know, I don't know how I'll separate this all out. Maybe I'll just do all 5 of them. But I just had to grab all of that for $1. Somebody just had tons of this vintage stuff sitting and donated it to this church. I went ahead and grabbed these. I think I'm going to keep one of them because it's one of look, the Lazy Susans. And I thought, you know, over in my picture cube, this might be a good thing to put stuff on and just slowly spin it when I'm taking my pictures instead of pick it, you know, turn it. Just put it on this and just slowly move it around and take pictures. So I'll probably keep the white one from that. And then I had the green, the 70s favorite colors, the gold looking one and the green. No clue what I bought. It says HOAN. Stainless Japan. I don't know. It's a bag full of these. Like this to me looks like a grapefruit thingy. Maybe they're just all like this. Looks like maybe, I don't know. But they have the wooden handles. Just different little tools. Sometimes I'll wonder why I buy this stuff because if I can't identify it, you know what's going to happen, right? It's going to get set aside and become one of my, add to my ridiculous profit piles I've got going right now. Don't know, but I decided to buy it for $1. Look at this. $2. It says Chicago Flexible Shaft Company, but somewhere on here I saw Sunbeam. Oh, yep, up here. You guys probably can't see it. It's kind of dirty up there. But it's a little, I don't know. Oops. Pitcher. Metal. Don't know. Intrigued me. Made in the USA. And then this. We tend to pick these up whenever we can get them cheap. This is General Electric. It's a percolator, but it does not have its cord. Sometimes I'll sell them intact with the cord. So on this particular one, I'll be probably selling the parts because it did have, you know, this, the top piece, and then the bucket. These are some kind of candles or lighters or something.
I think it's a fake candle. When you had them, I thought it was like one of those big, long, tapered candles. But it's not. It's got oil in it.
It's got this in it. Look, it says Ronson. Of course, I know I'll have to get all of that out. Maybe it's not something I can't even sell. I do not know. This end must be up when filling. Oh. But look, it's got this. Who knows? This may be something I can't even sell. But it intrigued me, and they charged me $1. All right. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Hopefully we had footage for you to see at least the first 11 minutes of me just picking through stuff. But we had an amazing day yesterday, so I've got several more videos to make of stuff we found. Lots of vintage toys. All right. Get to work. Bye.